Good morning. I haven't done a realistic marker, well, a semi-realistic marker sketch in a while, not since Sketchbook 10, which took me so long to finish. Sketchbook 10 I didn't enjoy it, but I found some pictures that I liked, and I did some sketches with some, this is some orange lead and some red lead, and now I'm going to color it in with some markers. I have some Ohuhu markers, some Bianyo markers, and some Weissbrand markers. All of them are drying, so I may or may not struggle depending on which colors I decided to pick. But I have 4 sketches, and well, let's just get right into it. I have some swatches that I'm going to be using to keep track of my colors, and I think I want to experiment a little with the colors in the shading because on the page after this, I put some green and purple in the shading of Walter's shirt, and I really like how it came out. So I'm going to probably try a bit of that, but I'm not sure. We'll see, because I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just going to try to do a thing. I know a lot of people always wonder, what artists think about when they're drawing and sketching, and honestly, it's just a lot of panicking. So I just finished the coat for this cowboy, and I am really liking how it's coming out, especially the green I added into the shadows. It's coming out way better than I expected. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to go in with some line art later, maybe with a brown brush pen, but so far I really like it. I think it depends on how well the rest of the drawing comes out, but I'm really enjoying this. So for some reason my phone turned off the recording after I pressed record. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So you would have missed me doing the skin, which is probably a good thing because right now he looks scary, but that will change when I add in, I definitely have to do some line art for his face and hands because he has a beard and eyebrows and lips. Right now, he just looks terrifying. But I will let that dry because this paper really absorbs the marker, and that is kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing because it blends really well, but then you end up with having to wait for the marker to dry. So. And right now I'm just fixing this part of his coat that I forgot to color in. Putting in some more green. I really like how this green is looking in the shadows. Normally I use purple in shadows, but I think maybe I'm going to start using green because green looks really nice in these shadows. And then to do some of his shirt. Another reason why I picked the green, apart from the fact that green goes very nice with brown, is because his hat is green, and I was watching Lacry Fine Arts some years ago, and she gave the tip that to unify the foreground and the background, and just to unify the colors of a piece in general, to take one color and put it in everything, but don't make it too obvious. So the hat is green, so I put a little green in the shadows, and it would help. And lately I've been doing that, and I really like how it's coming out. I really like how the result is, so definitely gonna keep doing it. And of course, we've been having drought for months, and the day I decide to film is the one day that there's clouds. Not rain, just clouds. But of course it would be the one day I decide to film, because I've been putting off doing this for a while. I'm already I think I have 12 pages left in this sketchbook, and it is how many pages? 40 pages. So 40 pages, and I have 12 left, so I'm already pretty far into this sketchbook. And I like the paper so much that normally it's really hard to get sketchbooks just in general where I live. And when I saw these, I decided to pick it up on a whim. And I'm so glad I did, because there were two of them. And I was going to take one, and then I decided to just take the two. And I love these so much. So much. That when I went back to the store weeks later, but this was last week, but when I went back it was weeks later after I had already bought it, I decided to get two more. The only two more, because there were only two on the shelf. Normally they would have sometimes in that store they would just buy like a few of something. So anytime I see something that I really like, or I find something that I really like, I just buy it immediately, because it is very likely that they will never be bringing those things back again. Which again is bad for my bank account and my savings. I forgot more of his jacket. I keep missing his jacket. There's another part over here where his jacket is. Let's see. There's another part of his jacket, and I cannot remember which marker I used for that. I'm hoping it's this one. Probably not, but I'm just going with it. I love cowboys, but I very rarely ever draw cowboys. I like cowboys, but I don't think I like a single cowboy movie. It's like I just like the idea of cowboys. Okay, so I think that's it for the browns in this drawing, apart from the horse, but the horse is a different set of shades of brown, so I think that's it for this. Almost it. And then after this, it's the blues for his jeans, the horse, his hat, and his bandana. And then I will see what I can do about his face, because he looks kinda terrifying right now. But all pieces go through an ugly phase, and you just have to push through. I'm not sure if I ruined it or not with the line art, but his face definitely needed it, because he looks so much better now that you can see his features. Maybe I should put a little bit more white just to make his eyes pop a bit more. But yeah, that is the first of these three, and it took me a long time. So time to start the next one. So I don't know how long it's been since I last filmed for this video. I had some health stuff that still hasn't cleared up, but it's better now. And I want to finish this, because I've actually finished the rest of the sketchbook, and this is a one page that is not completed yet. So it's time to get back to work. So that's the second one done. I wasn't going to add in any line art, because I think it would, I thought it would distract from the drawing, but I think some places just needed a little more defining, like right here around the eyes. But that's the second one done. Now for, move these markers out of the way, Samuel L. Jackson. And there he is. Considering I picked this picture and this guy up here, specifically because I'm trying to practice working on darker skin tones, I'm actually satisfied with how both these guys came out. This one, I love this one. I really love this one. This one came out pretty good. The problem with markers though is that kind of limited by the colors and the fact that my Ohuhu markers are dying after like 3 or 4 years. But that's the third one down, and now for the final one. This little girl that looks kind of terrifying. Hopefully I can get her to look cute like in the picture, but at the moment she's kind of scary. And there we have it, the 4 drawings. This girl still looks terrifying. So I'm getting better at the dark skin. I still suck at drawing children. But I really wanted to just finish this sketchbook. I put off doing this page for so long. This page is like in the middle of the sketchbook and I've already finished the rest of it. So it's time to do something I've wanted to do for a long time. And that is write in the end date. Today is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Now, technically speaking, if I hadn't procrastinated so long, I would have finished this in like the last week of March, the first week of April. So yeah, I put this off for way too long, but I'm not gonna kill myself over that because I was sick. So we'll leave it at that for now. And I have something to stick on the back of this page because, you know, the marker bleeds through. And since this book has finally been finished, that means a sketchbook tour is now needed. This is probably one of my favorite sketchbooks. No, not one of. This is my favorite sketchbook that I've done so far. Sketchbook number 11. I have a video doing the front page for this, but I really love this sketchbook and I can't wait to show you what's inside. So if you want to see a tour of my 11th sketchbook, then make sure to subscribe so you'll know when I post it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in another video later.